Hey everyone, today we're going to unpack something huge, India's incredibly ambitious plan to become a true global manufacturing powerhouse. We're going to look at how all these different pieces, from massive national policies to brand new tech, are being designed to fit together almost like a giant, intricate puzzle.
I mean, that's a massive question, right? It's not as simple as just, building more factories. It's about creating an entire ecosystem from the ground up. And as we're about to see, India's strategy offers a really fascinating answer.
And this right here is the most important thing to get. We're not talking about a handful of separate, disconnected ideas. What we're looking at is a single, comprehensive blueprint where every single part is designed to connect with and strengthen all the others. So think of it less like a to-do list and more like a complex, national-scale machine being assembled piece by piece.
So where do you even start building a machine like that? Well, you start with a rock-solid foundation. And for India, that foundation has two main parts: really powerful national policies and the enormous physical infrastructure needed to make it all work.
Okay, so at the absolute heart of the policy side of things is the Make India initiative. This is the big guiding star for the whole project. The main goal, to make it way easier for companies, both from India and from around the world, to invest, build, and produce right there, mostly by cutting through red tape and creating a much friendlier business environment. Now here's how Make in India gets its real horsepower, through what are called Production-Linked Incentive, or PLI schemes. And what's really smart about this is the strategy. Instead of just a blanket approach, the government is zeroing in on specific, high-potential sectors. We're talking about things like electronics, pharma, and renewable energy, industries that are absolutely critical for future growth. It's a way of giving them a powerful boost to really speed up their development. But look, policies are only half the picture. You've got to be able to move all those goods around efficiently. That's where these industrial corridors come in. They are the brand new arteries of India's manufacturing body. These are just massive infrastructure projects. We're talking roads, ports, logistics hubs, all designed to create this seamless network that connects the places where things are made to markets both inside India and all over the world. Okay, so the foundation's laid, we've got the policies, we've got the infrastructure. Now we need an engine. And in the 21st century, that engine isn't just about steel and concrete anymore. It's this dynamic mix of cutting-edge technology and, just as important, the skilled people who know how to use it. So let's see how India is building that engine. This brings us to the whole concept of the smart factory. As part of the bigger Digital India push, the country's really encouraging its manufacturers to adopt what's known as Industry 4.0. So what does that actually mean? Well, it means bringing in automation and robotics onto the factory floor, using things like the Internet of Things and AI to make every single process smarter, and building out fully digital supply chains for unbelievable efficiency. And of course, this highlights a crucial truth. All of that amazing, high-end technology is pretty much useless if you don't have people who know how to run it. That's exactly why skill development programs, like the huge Skill India mission, are so vital to this whole plan. They're all about creating a workforce that's trained up and ready for these advanced, modern jobs. All right, we have the foundation, we have the engine. The final piece of this blueprint is making sure that the output, the products themselves, can actually compete and win on the global stage. This is all about baking quality and excellence right into the system from the start. So, you can think of it like this. There are four main pillars holding up that global standard. First, you've got a serious commitment to quality, making sure products meet tough international benchmarks. Second, there's a huge focus on sustainability and green manufacturing. Third, a powerful innovation ecosystem, driven by the nation's top research institutes to dream up new products and better ways of doing things. And finally, active global engagement, to really weave India into worldwide supply chains. You need all four of these to make it work.
And what fuels this entire machine? Money, of course. A really robust system of financial support. This ranges from those big PLI schemes we talked about earlier, all the way down to credit and support for small and medium-sized businesses. It's all about making sure that companies of all sizes have the capital they need to grow, to innovate, and to compete.
So let's just pull back for a second and look at the whole blueprint. See? It's not just one thing. It's all these interlocking systems working together. You've got the national policy missions and the massive industrial corridors. You've got digital modernization and skill development, a focus on quality, on sustainability, on innovation, all backed by financial incentives and a push for global engagement. It is a truly massive, comprehensive national strategy.
And that really leaves us with the big question, doesn't it? With this entire blueprint in place, with all these systems starting to fire on all cylinders, What will that Made in India label truly mean to the rest of the world over the next decade?